Blue Dolphin here with Hoplite Security, and we're going to be getting into the Task 5 scanning infrastructure in this video. Let's get into it. All right, jumping straight into things here. Task 5 scanning infrastructure reads, now that we know everything is working, we can get it into the nitty-gritty of OpenVAS and how it works. Deploy the machine and navigate to scans, tasks, to begin creating a task to scan the provided machine. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and spin up a machine here. We'll hit start machine. And let's see what we're supposed to do here. So it's going to take, I think a minute for our IP address to show up. Then we're being tasked with creating a configurable task, which is also a scan. Selecting new scan. Okay, so we'll create a scan. We'll give it a name. I don't know if these are default settings or we'll pick these settings. Then it looks like we will scope a new target after we configure the scan settings. And then we should see some results after. And it looks like we are running the scan on the DVWA, which is the Damn Vulnerable Web Application. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and get started, and we'll create a new scan, just like it says here. And I'm going to call it THM DVWA. All right, let's just get started. So we're going to go scans, tasks, create new. Or actually, am I supposed to click the wizard? I want to do it how they tell me to do it. Okay, yeah. So we don't. We just go to new task. We'll call this THM DVWA, and the scan target will be. Interesting, they want us to do a scan target of our local IP address when we're spinning up the Damn Vulnerable Web Application. Interesting. So I would think we have to actually, something doesn't, I'm going to do this a little backwards here. I'm actually just going to create the target first because I think this will create more work for me. So let's go create target, new target, and we'll call this DVWA, and the IP address is going to be right there. Copy that, 10.10.37.11.19. And then I'm actually slightly confused as where, host right there. All right, let's look at our settings. We have our host, excluded hosts, allow simultaneous scanning, port list, we'll do all ports. We have a config, we have credentials for authenticated checks. All right, so let's save this. Now we'll jump over to our scans, tasks, new task. We'll call this THM DVWA, and we'll go scan target, DVWA. And let's look at the settings they ask us. So they want us to do add results to assets. Okay, checked. Apply overrides. Nope. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I should learn. Alterable tasks. Nope. Auto delete reports. Do not auto delete reports. Okay. Scanner, OpenVAS, scan config, full and fast. We don't have these other settings here. But then it looks like we have a description and it talks about focusing on the name, scan target, scanner type, scan config, and the later task will focus on other options. All right, so that sounds fine to me. Then what we'll do is we'll click save. And you can see we have our THM DVWA task there. Now over in the try hack me description, it asks us to scope a target, which we've already done. We just want to make sure reverse lookup only is on no. Sure, that was I don't even recall seeing that. I may not have been paying attention. Yeah, it's on no already, so looks like we're good there. All right, let's see. Then we're asked to, above is the menu for configuring a new target. The two main options you will need to configure are the name and the host. Easy enough. All right, after we get our scope done, we can begin the scan. And then once we create the task, we'll be brought back to the dashboard. We can monitor the task and we should ultimately get this report here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and hit start. We'll let this run. And it looks like it's just going to take, oh, wait a second. I think I started the wrong one. There we go. Okay, there we go. So we requested, let me actually cancel this one. I don't know if I can cancel the immediate scan. let's see, this is good practice. Yep, we just click on it, go stop, boom, done. I'm actually going to delete these ones just to avoid and eliminate confusion. All right, and you can see we have our one scan here running. Just while we're waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at the behind the scenes of the OpenVAS scanner. All right, so I'm over at the OpenVAS website, which of course also brings you to the Greenbone website. It's a shared project, right? Greenbone owns OpenVAS. And if we look on the site here, it just reads that it's a full-featured vulnerability scanner, includes unauthenticated and authenticated testing with various high and low-level industrial protocols, performance tuning for large-scale scans. So if you're in an enterprise environment, that's fantastic. And a powerful internal programming language, which is the NASL, I believe the Nessus, the Nessus attack scripting language, I believe. The scanner obtains the tests for detecting vulnerabilities from a feed that has a long history of daily updates. So let's take a look at the Greenbone feed here. Let me actually bookmark this page, looks really helpful. Oh, I see. They're just talking about the community and the enterprise feed. Okay, so if you don't know, OpenVAS will give you the community feed for free, but then you would get some more features in the enterprise product lineup, which of course is going to cost money. And you're going to get things like just products, the physical appliances or virtual appliances, support. Okay, let's look at what makes the Greenbone enterprise feed though. So I mean, we've already kind of talked about that in the other videos, and I've actually gone into more detail than what we see here. This is neat though. I haven't looked at this. How is the Greenbone enterprise feed developed? Ooh, so the enterprise feed is different. So we have community feed, enterprise feed. Interesting, okay. So it looks like continuous development, deployments. Okay, well, I'm not really seeing a whole lot here, but I guess there's not much to it other than like actually covering the individual feeds, which we've done. However, I'd like to kind of see another article with regards to the Greenbone scanner. Here we go. Is there anything that kind of talks a little more about the back end? There might not be much else to it. Oh, look at that, the licensing. So it's licensed under the GNU General Public License 2.0. Single files, licensed either GNU, later please see. Oh, cool. And here's the official license. So that's very cool. All right, let's take a look at our Greenbone scanner. Perfect, looks like it's done. So it found, I guess, no severities. That doesn't really make sense. All right, so you can see that the report is now running. I just had a little issue with the VPN, but as you can see, we have medium, low vulnerabilities, and they're being reported as we go through the scan or the task here. And just like we see in the task description, that's what we're asked to do, is just to take a look at kind of the results after. So if we take a look at the report, we jump over, we click on the date. The results here will show us what has been found so far, and that's in line with what we see in the description. And another way to look at this information is to go scans results. And we can see here everything that was done today. So there it is. And with that being said, that'll conclude this video. And in the next video, task 6, we're going to do reporting continuous monitoring. Then we're going to get into some real good stuff in task 7, where you got to start answering the questions there. See everyone in the next video.